What's up, boy? Nope. Um, yeah, we don't talk about that. So basically, the file got corrupted right before I got the books to this guy. So that's not that bad. So now I can open them. Then we can just sell them right back to him.
I have a few things laying around.
But I do want to try and get the Archmage's robes today.
You may look through them.
So I am gonna do that. Where do I gotta go? Okay. We're gonna go speak with Daddy Tofter.
Good. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful... Is that the one of... I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I just can't seem to tell... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Iliad, Bremer, Daedric, or even... None of them are matched. I'm curious. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am. Extensive years of experience. But do you feel that? This marvelous object. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work. And hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Will allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you.
Because I'm your dad!
So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly.
And I'm also gonna kill you. Aren't you just an advisor here?
But I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
These very hands with hands. That you die by. So shut the fuck up.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Okay, okay. Alright, go boy. Interesting.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief.
Brief.
The situation here at your college is of dire importance. And attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand
Seems pretty
the
simple to
Psijic
me.
Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I presume you refer to Ancano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you.
That's so
We will
sad.
continue to
Please
watch over
don't.
you and
Everyone
guide you as
leaves
best we
me.
can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
Damn, bro, you inspirational.
Where?
Were you about to
What
say
is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Oh, oh god. Oh. Close. Yeah, theory. Alright, I think I need to fall through. I have the main zone. That's what's done. Dude, I can't use the bike. Wait, wait. Maybe. Yes, I. Actually, go right here. Oh, this is just my right now. Yep, whoops. That's right. That's like, see, don't do. Where'd you go? Blast it, get away, get away. I don't know what's going on. Here's not enough. She's looking at the damage. It's every one. After they will search the other. We should be able to do this. I can't search it. Do it anyways. Get over. Ugh.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist.
I honestly forgot how very scary this man's voice was.
You may enter.
Oh, that's bright.
I am that which you have been seeking.
Okay.
Your efforts are in vain.
Uh-huh.
It has already begun.
Depressing.
Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why.
To figure out how to deal with the Eye of
Like others
Magnus.
before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. The one who calls himself Ancano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need.
And what's that?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Oh, pretty soon. Arcana was about to go ape shit monkey. And that's gonna happen. So we're gonna just go at the back and Okay, thank you. Miss Brett. Interesting, interesting. Now you die. Is this we just got him? Oh. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, okay. Okay, this place is very weird. One of these should lead right to the very underneath. What's that process? Why would I do it? No, which way is out of this blasted place? Oh, there we go. Doesn't get nicer than this. Oh, that's a sound.
What you it's no secret. Really? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful... And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specific... I'm impressed with your a most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Please, if there are any well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you... I see. I only brought it to... They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but it became clear they're trying to hoard powerful... No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were... I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
I really do hate this place. Let's see, here too. Or, anyway, this looks. Let's see, too. Far I have to report. I think you'll appreciate this. I have to report. I think you'll appreciate this. Cool. She's like, how I can fit these. Oh, Jesus. That's where we use that healing. Okay, bye. Let's go. That's actually okay, I'm just gonna cut this part out. And then I'll see. Then it'll just be there when I get to Mzulft. Or however you say it. Hey, we actually made it. And didn't die. Okay, this whole process is very annoying.
Crystal, gone.
So, I'm just gonna time lapse all this.
Gavros, is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door. What the? What are you doing here? It was the fault. If Gavros is gone, there is no... And you, if you're here for treasure, it didn't work. Well, Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. You found... How in the world? That's it? That's it! In fact, who are you? You are... Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you. I don't much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I could overlook the past for now. Come on, I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves call it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure. From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine. This machinery, all of it, was designed to collect starlight, and then, I'm not sure, split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of enchantments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time. Here it is. Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it.
Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it. Finally going to pay off. What's this? These results, they're not at all what they should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work? So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were... You sure... How did you do it? Just look! This should be... You have something at your college, don't you? The eye? Well, that's interesting. Yes, the staff. Interesting. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work is designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be Labyrinthian. So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game. Even if all you've said here is lies, I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine, trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you. Am I? I think I've discovered more here than I could have hoped to. Your trickery won't confuse me.
You have done well thus far, but trying times are ahead. It is imperative that you return to your college at once. You will be called on to take swift action, rise to the challenge, and discover what you are capable of. You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
Okay, I think this is where he goes apeshit crazy. Arcano, I mean. You just walk around like you're great. Sure it is.
Why are my research materials
I don't know what he's doing. Excellent. I'd suggest that we go retreat. Arcano has somehow help us get through this. Tell me what it is. I want it down now. I want it. Now's not the time. We need... Let's stop you at find out what they do. There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear. I don't know what he's doing. What's going on with him? Arcano, stop this!
Are you all right? Can you walk? I need you on your feet. We're in trouble here. Arcano is doing something with that thing, the eye. We can't stop him. I haven't seen Savo since the explosion. He must have been blown clear, and he may be injured. I need you to find the Archmage, and I need you to do it quickly. Get moving. I'll be fine. I just need a minute to catch my breath. find Savos. Well, wish I could say. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the Staff of Magnus, now. What? Are you that can't be a coincidence. The art, he told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the I think you should take this amulet. Take it and get out of here. Bring back that staff before Ancano brings the whole college down around us.
So this is where you get the Savos Iron Amulet. Cool.
Enchanting services are one of the few things.
Okay. That'll probably be it for this episode. If you liked it, like the video. If you loved it, subscribe. Love you. Bye.